Introduction. The cell theory is one of the foundations of modern biology. All living things are composed of one or more cells. The chemical reactions of living cells take place within cells. All cells originate from pre-existing cells, and cells contain hereditary information which is passed from one generation to another. By the late 1830s, botanist Matthias Scladin and zoologist Theodor Schaban were studying tissues and proposed the unified cell theory. The unified cell theory states that all living things are composed of one or more cells. The cell is the basic unit of life, and new cells arise from existing cells. Cell theory. Matthias Scladin concluded that all plants are made of cells. 1838. Theodor Schlaban concluded that all animals are made of cells. 1839. Rudolf Virchow concluded that all cells came from pre-existing cells. 1855. Cell theory. All living things are made up of cells. Cells are basic units of structure and function in an organism. New cells are produced from existing cells. Different cell types. Cells. The basic structural and functional units of every organism are of two distinct types: prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Organisms of the domains bacteria and archaea consist of prokaryotic cells. Protists, fungi, animal, and plants are all consist of eukaryotic cells. Protist is an informal term referring to a group of mostly unicellular eukaryotes. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. All cells share contain basic features. They are all bounded by a selective barrier called the plasma membrane. Inside all cells is as simplified. Jelly-like cells contain chromosomes which carry genes in the form of DNA and have a ribosomes, tiny complexes that make proteins according to instruction from the genes. Eukaryotic means pronucleus, from the Greek eo, true, and karyon, female, referring to the nucleus, and prokaryotic means before nucleus, from the Greek pro, before, reflecting the earlier evolution of prokaryotic cells, while prokaryotic is derived from the Greek words pro meaning before and karyon meaning nucleus. They are single-celled entities that are primitive in structure and function as the lack of membrane-bound nucleus and other organelles. Biochemistry focuses on understanding the chemical basis which allow biological molecules to give rise to the processes that occur within living cells and between cells, in turn relating greatly to the understanding to tissues and organs, as well as organism structure and function. Biochemistry is the application of chemistry to the study of biological processes at the cellular molecular level. Why are cells important to biochemistry? Cells provide structure and function for all living things, from microorganisms to humans. Scientists consider them the smallest form of life. Cells house and biological machinery that makes the proteins, chemicals, and signals responsible for everything that happens inside our bodies. For emergent properties of water, cohesion and water molecules. Water molecules stay close to each other as a result of hydrogen bonding. Although the arrangement of molecules in a sample of liquid water is constantly changing at any given moment, many of the molecules are linked by multiple hydrogen bonds. Cohesion, due to hydrogen bonding, contributes to the transport of water-dissolved nutrients against gravity in plants. Related to cohesion is surface tension. a measure of how difficult it is to stretch or break the surface of liquid. What is biochemistry? Biochemistry is the application of chemistry to the study of biological processes at the cellular and molecular level. It emerged as a distinct discipline around the beginning of the 20th century when scientists combined chemistry, psychology, and biology to investigate the chemistry of living systems by A. Studying the structure and behavior of the complex molecules found in the biological material, and B. The ways these molecules interact to form cells, tissues, and whole organisms. The extracellular matrix fills the spaces between cells and binds cells and tissues together. What is extracellular matrix in a cell? The extracellular matrix, or ECM, is an intricate network composed of an array or multiple domain macromolecules of organized in a cell tissue specific manner. Abstract. The cell surface is the locus for many important biochemical functions of cells and for the interactions of cells with one another and with their environment.